Hey, it's Marina, travel experta. Today, we're going to be talking about rock climbing in Oaxaca, Mexico. Are you guys ready for an adventure? Let's begin. So, Oaxaca is just known for so many incredible things. Make sure to go and listen to my main podcast all about Oaxaca, Mexico, to really get a good idea all about Oaxaca. But interestingly enough, Oaxaca is also known for its rock climbing. So my family are all rock climbers, and today we pretty much travel only to places where there are rock climbing possibilities, usually meaning, especially when we travel, to go to the actual rock, and obviously also for some gym time, rock climbing gym. So my job is usually to find like where the best gyms are or the kind of gyms there are, and my husband usually finds where the rock climbing itself is. And we were just absolutely amazed how close the rock climbing is in Oaxaca. So usually going to a rock climbing site called a crag, it usually could be pretty far, especially when you're in the city, and you usually have to get there at like 5 or 6 in the morning because the sun could hit it really early. But as far as my son and my husband tell me, Oaxaca has the best climbing they've ever done because it's 15 minutes drive outside of Oaxaca, which makes it super early, and the sun never hits the rock. That means you can literally arrive there at 11 a.m. and enjoy the 4 or 5 hours of climbing without waking up at the crack of dawn, which is a huge, huge deal. The two main areas where you rock climb, and it's open, it's super easy to hike to. That's another thing. A lot of places can be, the approach, the lead up to where the actual climbing is, could be pretty long. Not in this case. So there's two specific places to go. La Mecca is one, and San Sebastian is the other. We went to La Mecca. My husband and son went for several days in a row, and I went and joined them on one day also because I really enjoy. It's just so beautiful being at the rock. It's completely peaceful there. Very, very few people actually go there because even though rock climbing is really great there, it's a pretty small community. And during the weekday when people are working, it's even better to go and visit, right? So there's also 3 rock climbing gyms. We actually visited 2 of them. One is called Yagul, which is this tiny, adorable little gym. I mean, we're talking 80 pesos to go for the day, which is like, it's less than $5. It's a small bouldering gym. And another one is called Fitness Mondragon, which is also a bouldering gym. It's a little bit bigger of a place. It has a lot more to it. Also bouldering gym. And then there was one other one which we did not have a chance to go and visit. So there is definitely a community of rock climbers. And the coolest thing is, especially if you're listening to this, you most likely are into rock climbing or already rock climbing. You know how close and inviting the rock climbing community is pretty much anywhere that we have encountered so far around Central America, Mexico, and the U.S. And I have to say, here it's no different. It's such a welcoming community, friendly, and just it's like you instantly have a community of friends that you could then go on and hang out with as well. So that makes it that much more special. So if you are looking to where to go rock climbing, Oaxaca should definitely be at the top of your list for sure. And on top of that, to visit and check out Oaxaca, eat their food, drink the mezcal, eat the chocolate. I mean, you name it. It just has so much to offer. And I know that what the cool thing about rock climbers is you could literally go to the same crag over and over again because of your projects. So there's no better place to be stationed than in Oaxaca for weeks at a time because you'll never run out of things to do. Tons of climbing and just a great community and the best weather you can imagine. So if you guys have gone rock climbing, I'd love to hear in Oaxaca. I'd love to hear your feedback and your ideas or whatnot. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave me a review, share it with your friends, and remember to make every day an adventure.